All right. Welcome, everyone, to Down the Backstretch, your one stop shop for SPRL news, updates, and bits of lore. And today, it's going to be our first Saturday episode here, Saturday night, 9:33 here in the studio. Welcome, our newest guest to the show, our third guest host, Fellow.
Hello, I'm
Welcome
the
to
fella.
the show.
Yeah, man of many names.
All right. That is true. We're gonna start off just to start this episode. So we just recently finished up the most recent race in the Espriel Cup Series, and we also just completed out the entire weekend of Darlington, the Throwback Weekend. So I remember you saying something about earlier that Darlington is one of those tracks where it's just it's one of those least favorite tracks that you just don't want to really go to. You want to kind of elaborate, kind of give us a little bit of an insight on what you meant by there.
Um, I mean, I like a lot of tracks where there's like a lot of racing room, and Darlington, especially in the corners, it's very tight. There's not a lot of racing room, and
Yeah, I
it's like when I was commentating in the D1 race, I saw a lot of sending and a lot of people in the wall.
Yeah, it's one of those tracks where you gotta really play aggressive to just do well there. I mean, I for one also may have been a little aggressive there. I think a lot of people also could have agreed that they were a little aggressive there on the last stint. But that's what you gotta do to go out there and win races. And speaking of winning races, you opened up Weenie Hut Junior Motorsports. What since last season? Season 6 was the first season you
Uh,
opened in D2
yeah.
in the Rona series. Well, so when you first made your D2 team and you started out with if they're winning races, did you expect to go out there and be able to win a championship, especially with someone like Yerb, a recent like old champion from season 1 in the old back BBR era, coming all the way back and winning in their basically their first D2 season, like the championship in general.
Um, I mean, I think the plan was because I think we had. I'm not sure if Dudley was full time, but I'm pretty sure Shifty was full time. Like I think those two cars were full time, and your was not supposed to be. He was not supposed to be a full time car. He was supposed to only be a part time car. And then I think as we kind of ran races, he's like, I wouldn't mind switching over to being full time. And then that's just kind of what happened, and
I mean,
that's how we dominated that season. I feel like I don't remember what we got on the points overall.
all
Um,
season that team was fast. You had Shifty out there who was contending for races, winning a lot of races. You also had Europe who was kind of in the back and always kind of just collected points and points and points, and eventually made his all the way up and you know made his made his jump to the lead on that last stretch at Homestead to go out there and win that race and steal a championship. And then you also had Deadly, who was also pretty competitive. You also had people like Easty. You also had Easty going out there and contending.
yeah,
Just a really good team.
I don't think Easty ran a race. He might have. No, no, he ran one
I
race this
swear he
season though.
did.
Uh,
I think he ran one.
he ran one with FLW.
Oh, that's what I meant. I'm sorry about that. But
But he
I
was
mean,
on the team
still,
though. You got that right.
yeah, he was on the team. So I mean, it still technically counts. You can't really call him out for that. So since we're still on the topic of teams, I think it's time we could kind of talk about a little bit about NHRS. So I remember you told me that it started out as HRS, and I believe season 3, season 2, somewhere around there, or was that season 1?
No, it started out as HRS in season one. It was
Oh,
like one, yeah, it was one of the first teams in the league, like with F7 and all that. We
and then
had, yeah, the first season we had was it 3 cars? I think later we had the fourth edition, which was Easty. We had me and the 17, and then later switched to the 3. Um, Year in the 4, and then Keishi, which was I think in the first season he showed up a good bit, but and we had it. That trio was great, and I'm really proud of that. We did really good in like first season we finished 1-2 on points, and just 1 point separated me from your for the championship.
Still a very good display of domination, especially for the BBR era, which is one of those like kind of wilder eras of SBRO where it's not all about the really the skill. It's also a little bit about the track position and the way you drive because it's drafting mostly. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of those eras that I think a lot of people look back to, and I mean honestly, the BBR era was probably one of the more fun ones to watch. The stuff that I've seen from like replays and stuff looked fun to race in. Do you remember that the BBR era you feel like was better than the oval era that we're in right now currently?
Um. Honestly, I really feel like you can't really compare the two because I mean it's just like because I'm like oval racing and racing in a straight line is I mean it's not all that different, but it's also incredibly different because you don't turn at all.
Yeah,
And like drafting, like I found um this was a long like in season 1, we actually I don't think we ever carried this out, but we actually had like plans and like call outs that we could have used and like one of them was like a triangle formation or whatever, and like it would give like one card that was farther back draft to catch up. And it was a lot about strategy. And I feel like you kind of lost. It was less about like strategy and like how you race during like certain parts, because usually you get more aggressive towards the end.
yeah,
And I feel like when we went to ovals, it came a lot more about skill rather than just being in the right place at the right time.
yeah. So you want to kind of explain? So the strategies, strategies played a big part in the BBR era, at least from what you've told me. I mean, the whole like strategy idea. You mean that we don't really have it anymore here in the oval kind of era that we're in, or do you feel like there's a little more, you know, there? You feel like that there's some still some opportunities to have some good strategy because there is a lot of pit strategies that people are trying out where they're kind of going a lot earlier. Sometimes they pit late, hope for a caution, but it's not the same.
Yeah, because I mean, you didn't pit in BBR, but it definitely was like different strategy because one of the uh one of the big things is that like whenever I'm yeah pitting is great in BBR, but whenever like I race usually in like in ovals, I try to be in a voice chat with all my teammates just because I mean it kind of can help you visualize kind of everything without just some people don't even put some people don't even put like P when they're pitting, and so it's just kind of nice to have that really quick and easy communication with
Yeah,
like your teammates, and when it's and you don't have it whenever you're on a voice chat just listening to the host. I don't know how I don't think anybody really
Monkey
does
has a
this yet,
question.
but yeah, well let me finish first. Let me
Yeah,
finish.
my bad.
But I think we should move to all of the teams having their own VCs and the host actually streaming on a social media platform
That would be
instead of
awesome.
everybody
I
just
agree.
being
So everybody just being in the same like call and having and nobody else gets
yeah.
to like everybody has to is forced to listen to the host, which I mean
I mean,
is
you're not
fair.
yeah, you're not forced, but like also we can take
Yeah, we can take
let's see
Monk's
what
question
Monkey's
now.
question.
Oh, monkey. What's that question?
We had a question from the live audience already.
Already.
Damn it, who hit the buzzer?
I don't know. Somebody hit the buzzer.
Who already hit the buzzer?
Oh, what teammate in HRS do you think has been underperforming? Nerf. From
Wow, that was
the
quick.
Oh. You're glad he's not here? Are you glad he's not here?
I was gonna say you don't have
I
to
mean
answer
if
that because that might
Finn
harm his reputation, but
Yeah, he's not.
no, I've said it in public before. Like
Oh.
I don't remember
crap.
when it got brought up, but like NXS was like you should come back and I was like if you want my advice, fire Nerf. Because I mean he's not very liked and then also uh I haven't had a lot of like I mean on track time with him, but he's not very I don't think he's very good. And certainly not good off track, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here, folks. I was not
Yeah.
really expecting to get that quick of an answer, but I mean, sometimes there are those people that just aren't really good at being teammates. Is it just because he's just not good at being like a teammate, or is it just because he just isn't, competitive in the equipment? If you're okay with, you know,
I mean,
explaining.
I feel like his teammates are just they just outmatch him a lot, and I feel like he
Like a shark out, like a fish out of water.
okay. I mean this in the nicest way possible, but I feel like he doesn't belong there. You know, like he's in a team with a bunch of really good, like what there's Tawa,
Dino.
Dino. Yeah, Dino. I mean, he won his rookie start, which is a pretty big achievement. And then you got him. Has he won a race?
Nah.
I don't think he has. No,
Bro. Has he even got a top 10?
I don't even know.
Let me check
I think
actually.
he's gotten. I think he's gotten a top 5 before.
No, I'm talking about in HRS. NHRS. Let me see.
Oh,
He's only made the 500.
How many starts does he even on? I can check that myself.
He's only made one start, and that was the 500 in season 7.
hmm. But I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, there are these people that just aren't really, competitive. That aren't going to be. But I mean, there are going to be people. I mean, still, Nerf could kick anybody, any random's ass off the street in any
Oh.
kind of like racing thing. I mean, honestly, I feel like every person that comes in here has a vendetta to show, has something to prove. And I feel like
Yeah, I feel
everybody
like
here would be better than the average person that just
Yeah,
decides to hop into a
yeah,
pro racing car and just try to go out and win the races. It's not
like
going to happen.
even if you hire one of
definitely.
the Qatar football players on the streets that came from the streets, I
Yeah.
mean, they'll still be better.
Yeah,
The
Well,
Qatar player,
because
yes, yes,
I
the
mean,
one that just looked
there
up in space.
there are going to be people that aren't very good in the competition. Like there are going to be teams that aren't just you know good enough to compete with the other guys they're competing with. But it doesn't mean that they're entirely bad. It just means that the competition they're going up against is maybe a little above what they are. There are going to be people
yeah,
that are going to be in the back. I mean, we have a couple different you know back
Monkey,
markers you can call them.
monkey
Monkey else
popping
another
off on the
question.
questions, bro. He's
yeah.
popping
Another
off.
question. The question goat. Which teammate in your personal experience has not been helping the team? Rather damaging it in some spots?
I feel
Like
like we do know this.
NHRS or when you hunt junior motorsports?
Yeah, which team?
And we're already going out with
NHRS.
the spicy stuff already.
NHRS. Okay.
NHRS. I mean, I feel like
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like Dino. He don't get me wrong. He's quick. Okay, he's quick. He
Yes.
definitely a quick racer, but I feel like he has a hard time. He has a hard time keeping it clean sometimes, and it's just
He,
sometimes like especially if you know of what he did in D2,
no,
he
true.
was not a very good. He was not a very clean person, but he went championship for. That's
Yep.
I mean, he tried.
cleanly or not, but
Okay, you know what? You know what? Which driver would you want to die in a fire the most?
Oh God. Okay, if you don't want to answer all these kind of those questions, because you don't have to. I'm not
like
gonna
in
force you.
in general,
In
like in
general,
in any
Oh
driver,
God.
any driver,
out of all the drivers you competed with on the track.
Oh crap.
I competed with. Let's look down the list here.
So we got Hot Rod, we got Dino, we got Yerb, we got Deadly, we got I don't know who Shifty is, but yeah, we got Claymore. Uh,
Well, I've heard bad things about that Claymore guy. It
yeah,
is.
honestly, like he even
What a
I'm
fucking
worried
loser.
worried for his future.
like at TTMP he literally just jumped over the bushes and then almost flew off the track.
Was our driver not want to enter the femur breaker? Um.
Like he tried driving through the wall as well. I don't know what he was doing.
Yes.
Okay, so
Monkey, this is your third question in
Amy,
like 5 minutes.
Amy in the fire, V's in the femur breaker.
Okay. Two questions. All right.
Oh, two questions. Two questions.
What's the
Ask
first
away.
one?
Ask away. Um, is that like the first question,
Yeah, that's the first
or is
one.
that both of them? Okay. What
So
driver in D2 would you
Monkey
want to
is
win a
asking
championship?
if what driver
Um,
host would want to win a championship or rather make a run to D1.
Now this is about
I think
drivers that are in D2 and D1 drivers that didn't drop down.
yeah, like so like none of the D1 drivers that dropped down.
So basically, like me and Deadly are not choices, or is it overall? Because
Because I
I
think
don't know.
Shifty
People who
got
are
it.
trying to
Okay,
build
okay.
a career.
Yeah, so from tryouts to D2. Okay.
I feel like
No,
I
Clef.
think Jackie deserves like a D1 ride, but I don't think she does. Okay, I don't mean to be rude, but I think she needs to work on being a lot um like cleaner because I mean during the D1 race today she was I mean she had run-ins with everybody and if you're gonna race every race or all the races you can in D1 you want to be a lot cleaner than that. So I feel like she definitely has the speed,
Yeah,
but I feel like she should use D2 as kind of a
a guide.
get get cleaner, and prepare.
Yeah, I can't really say anything about her since I didn't really watch the entire race because I had a talk with Caden about quali. Some
Oh yeah,
people
that
in here knew about that.
I prefer not to speak. If I speak, big trouble.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I agree. Well, now that we're on the topic of drivers that kind of, you know, take us off. Or oh yeah, actually wait, no. Second
Second
question from Monkey.
question.
What? A second question is: what D1 driver do you think should get demoted or could be full time or part time?
Ew.
Like, could be
Like, what D1 drivers do you feel like should be demoted to part time? Wait, I read it wrong.
What D1 driver do you
should
think
get
should
demoted to
get
D2.
demoted? Should get demoted, or and could they be part time or full time?
Um, I got let's see, yeah, I got two for you. No, three. Wait, never mind. Hot Rod's already in D2. Um,
Oh, oh,
Okay. So what D1 driver should get demoted to D2? There we go.
Oh, okay, okay.
I feel like Nerf and Caden.
Why kid?
Like,
That's a wild one from Caden.
Why kid?
okay, because well, Caden, I like him off track. He's pretty funny off track,
Oh yeah.
but I mean, on track, I feel like it's kind of the same thing with Jackie, except he's not as quick.
Uh,
He just, I mean, I get he's on mobile, but I kind of, I mean, I bring this up. We like being on mobile is hard. Don't get me wrong. I could never race on mobile. That would be oh disaster. But I feel like we should treat them the same way we treat like um PC people.
that's weird because I actually
That's the second time I've heard that
I actually think he's
from
trending
someone
up.
here.
That's the thing. I actually
I
think
mean,
You
he's
think?
he did win one of the last two races,
like
so in Cup Series.
I actually think he's trending up instead of trending down. That's the thing. Because I've seen him
I mean,
get better. That's the thing.
I haven't seen him recently, so that he might be.
He did win.
But like,
What was it?
LA.
Atlanta. Yeah, he won Atlanta. That was two. That was a week ago, past this week.
And
So that was right before Darlington.
he won in a decent fashion, I must say.
Yeah, I mean, he really battled for that lead.
He did what he had to do for a win.
But yeah, that the whole thing with people talking about how Caden should be treated like a D1 driver, should be treated like a PC D1 driver. There are people that will agree, some people that won't, and seems the most like recently, like it's been on and off whether people agree that Caden should be treated normally or that Caden should have a little bit of a crutch. I mean, I don't really have an opinion because I mean I like Caden. I mean honestly, I mean I don't hate the guy. I mean he's cool. No one really
yeah, I mean,
wants
like,
his downfall or anything.
Whoever hates him
But
should
I
yeah,
be
like
mean
off
sentenced.
it
off track, off
off
track.
track he's cool.
Yeah, I like him. He's funny.
It just seems like people I don't know. I mean, if you've been racing on mobile for this long, I mean, I feel like you would have a little bit of an advantage. Like you would be able to like you know drive really competitively. I mean, I don't know because I don't race on mobile all the time. I mean, I've only tried once, and it was so laggy that I couldn't even try to qualify. So, I mean, I can't blame him. It would. It's both a hard thing to try to race on mobile, especially on the tablet, because then it's bigger. Um, but then there's also the thing that you know he's been doing this for a while. I mean, he should have at least some kind of skill with it, which he does. It's just seems like maybe not enough. I don't know. We'll just really have to see what happens. But I think yeah, he has been trending up recently. But now I kind of want to ask you here, Hose. So you started this league all the way back in I believe 2021, or were there
Hmm.
talks before 2021?
Um, I think it was mainly like 2021, and
So 2021. You started talking. Well, you. How did you get to know V12 before you even started SBRO? Like, I know that you were friends with them before SBRO, if I remember correctly.
yeah, we just played BBR together. That's really that's about it. I mean, that's how I met your. That's how I mean I met a lot of the yeah for real. That's how I met a lot of the like I met Easter through BBR. I met a lot of people that during the BBR era they were basically all met in BBR in that game.
Yeah,
So much BBR.
yeah. BBR, that era was like Europe is saying right here. Apparently, it was very special. I mean, it looked like it was a really fun time. Because I mean, it wasn't as
Yeah.
toxic. It didn't have a lot of the drivers that caused issues. Because back in BBR, I mean, you usually run into drivers that were just bad. So I mean, it wasn't. And
Another
Mug with
question.
another question,
Oh
And then
my
you move
goodness,
it
what is this? His fifth, fourth?
like almost, I think, six.
bro's turning into a host. We could definitely hire him.
Either fifth or sixth. I'm not sure. Okay, this is actually a good question.
Ooh, are
I
you
mean,
planning at some
it's
point, probably further down the road, to hang up the jersey, hang up the helmet, and just enjoy
I
life?
mean,
Because
definitely, I'm not going to, be road racing forever. All right, buddy. All right, listen, delete. People asking you to delete.
you're you're
But I mean, I feel like it's definitely coming close. Um, I'll probably, for sure, I will finish out this season. I'm like, I'm 99.5% sure that I will finish out. I already know what he's typing. I'm pretty sure I already know what he's typing. Oh, never, never. But yeah, let me just. But
Oh,
I mean, I feel like it's like I said, it is definitely it's looming soon. I will probably stay in the league definitely as like a team owner, but I won't be like doing races. Probably I won't be racing.
see, and I mean, does the thought of like maybe being like a more team owner kind of excite you, or does it just, or do you feel like when you retire from racing, you feel like you're just gonna kind of drift off and not really communicate with the team as much as you would if you were, a really hands-on team owner? Like, do you feel like that after the whole, you feel like you need to retire, you feel like you want to go out, but you also want to still be in the league? Do you feel like you're going to stick around the league for a while, or do you feel like you might want to go off and care about the real world and focus on your future and other things like that?
I mean, like, because I feel like I mean I definitely will not be as in touch with my team as I am right now. Because I mean, as a driver and a team owner, you want to make sure we have the most teamwork possible within the team. And as a driver, I can see what they're doing on track, and not necessarily like help them, but I can like adapt to them, knowing how they race. I mean, as
Yeah,
a team owner, I can't really, if I'm not driving, there's not much that I can do as a team owner. I feel like it's much more kind of a passive kind of thing, just owning the team and making decisions for it. But
yeah.
I think I would definitely, I would definitely stay at least for a good bit, and then maybe it wouldn't be like I wouldn't plan to drift away, but I think it may happen just kind of as I do more stuff. I have less time for road racing and I mean doing all this stuff.
Yeah. I Actually, this actually brings up a good question. Do you feel like there should be an SPRL Hall of Fame?
Well,
Should we
I
make
mean
one?
I just answered it, but I think it would be a cool idea. I
Yeah,
definitely
that
think that
we
B12
it would
should.
be a cool idea.
Yeah, I think B12 would. What?
We had one for I believe iron. We had the iron's hellhole, and then we put a bunch of pictures of irons, wins, and stuff.
That wasn't really like.
Oh yeah, there was one. The, I mean,
Oh
like,
wait, I remember. Yeah, I
there was
remember.
already a Hall of Fame game, but it
Like
wasn't finished.
the game was not.
Yeah.
Yeah, just need like a kind of a channel where it's got like Hall of Fame drivers. I think that would be a
Oh,
very good addition.
here
Oh,
comes another one.
yes. Go ahead.
All
Go
right,
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Monkey, you have the floor.
Fire away.
Yorb will be the first inductee.
Oh no, we'd have to do like votes and stuff.
Someone just creates like a Google form.
You think SPLs should start to add more road courses or different tracks than the same ones over and over again?
Don't be biased.
Do not be biased, Toes. Speak
Um,
your truths. Give us your divine wisdom.
I think road courses would be like I said. I mean, like I had the idea to incorporate the Daytona road course into D2 because I figured I don't want we don't want to give D2 drivers to run a street course because that would just be hell on earth. But I feel
Yeah.
like something with like Daytona road course,
No, we are not doing Monaco.
it's not like I think if we're going to add more um if we're gonna add more road courses, we should stop adding ones that are in Canada because there's no good models.
Ooh.
And I also think that we should, instead of replacing ovals, we should just add races to the schedule and make it road course.
Alright, hoes. How do you feel
That
about
is
Hanoi Street Circuit?
Um, I will be completely honest. I have no idea where that is or what it looks like.
It's in Vietnam. You know the Vietnam track in F1 2020?
I don't. No, I don't. I don't
I
own
think
that
it's
game.
only Europe that knows it. I'm buying him tickets if there's a race for it. Yeah, I'll buy him tickets.
Yeah, but I think yeah, we should definitely go to Las Vegas street course. Definitely.
No.
I'm just kidding.
ooh,
No,
that's
don't go
an
there.
interesting choice. Like
No.
No,
Boo.
no, that was a joke. That was a
Listen,
joke.
listen, listen.
No,
good,
no.
good,
Listen.
good.
If there's gambling mid-race on the racetrack, then it's worth it to watch.
Yeah, I think
What?
when they come in the pit stop, they do a horse race to see
Yeah.
like it just like randomly generates your pit time.
It's a bunch of you. It's a bunch of your avatar, like all your different outfits.
Max Verstappen will get 10.
Yeah, you gotta roll slots to see how.
Oh yeah,
Oh no,
Yeah,
not the valet guy.
the Diamond Casino, yes.
Bro's gonna play some blackjack in the car.
Las Vegas GP will just become GTA.
Oh
Another
my god,
question with Monkey. Oh
Monkey
my
with another
goodness.
question. He's carrying these. He's on a hot streak.
Jeez.
Question limit.
Nah, no question limit. Um,
Oh yeah. Do we think we another year or two added to this bureau? You think it will live on for a decent bit
I
still?
um, I think if V12 does decide to stop running the league, I feel like someone else is going to step up, and I don't know who would because like someone
Sure as hell ain't gonna be me.
it's gotta be someone well liked by like everyone. but he has talked about, like, I mean, we didn't know if there's going to be a what is this, season 7? We didn't know if there's going to be this.
But I mean, the
So I think
culture in
he,
this league is good enough to make this and all the other add-ons that they made. I feel like it wouldn't be kind of a disservice to just end it at season 7. I feel like this could go 10, maybe 11, 12.
Holy
Don't-
shit! I have fans.
yeah, we could.
I was at
I think as
school.
long as B12 stays, as long as B12 stays the owner, then we'll be like guaranteed more seasons because I mean he's just gonna keep getting pushed by the drivers to uh make another season because I mean we all love racing here.
Yeah,
Cal has a question.
Okay,
Cal House was a
Cal
question.
question. Okay, shifting what?
All right, bro.
No, I raced the awful
The Office. Yay!
oval once, and I'm never racing. I'm
Never
never racing
racing
it
again.
again. It's
Need the Office
Yeah,
League. Not
the
gonna lie, bro.
the awful oval is
yeah,
probably one of my most feared tracks. I think everybody can agree. It's one of the more scary tracks on the schedule. You go to that race knowing there's going to
I
be an
I I
absolute shit.
I don't enter. I like to give other people a chance. Just to win the money because it's just. I've practiced so much there. I know all the ins and outs, all the tricks.
Yes.
He knows all the
I
tricks.
just I just like to give the other people a chance.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah.
Don't remember.
All right. Should we transition to outside of road racing now? Then we
If you
covered
would
it.
like to.
All right, host.
Well, Muck has another question.
What the hell?
Oh, Muck's got another question.
All right.
Then after that we can go to the outside.
So people want to kill him.
It would be a good thing for now. Next
I
time it would
say
be
I
a
say
bad
let
thing.
him
Did you just say
let him live
lick?
till he gets his.
Hey, get him! He just said lick.
Said lick.
Yo, there should be security, yeah.
Ooh, this one's actually a really good question. I like this one.
I feel like we kind of already saw some of that today. I mean Tawa. I would say Tawa is like a new. I would say he's the next generation of Ashbro D1 drivers, and he drove really well against the
Just
old guys,
Yeah.
and like all of I don't really know if there's any other if there's any other relevant D1 teams other than like
Yeah.
NHRS and then F7, maybe like a 4 team, but they stink.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Jackie's got a question.
who's your list of like
So, like, which division or like in general?
like
D2 probably.
Who's got a
uh, who-
potential? Two from each.
who's got who's got a potential?
two from
Two
each
from
division.
each division. Um, like what if they've already like been peaking? Can I pick the
Oh,
superstars? Can I pick the superstars? Is that allowed or not?
pick the superstars, man. Like people you wouldn't. Oh,
Oh, um, no.
all right, man.
All right.
D1. I don't. Let me look at the D1 lineup here.
I
Oh,
think
he's
it's
got
out
a
of date. It should
he's
be out
got
of
to
date.
really pick and choose here.
It's kind of out of date, by the way. Both
Okay.
division
You're
lineups.
you're getting you're getting it lined up.
Uh, I think it is. Not a lot of like new people. I mean, I guess I already said Tawa. Tawa looks pretty promising.
I
Um,
bet that's the reasoning on why
someone else.
she asked.
I think someone from. I think someone who's really underrated is Karma
I agree
because
with this one.
he races super cleanly, and I mean, like whenever he was whatever kicked or whatever from the league, it was really undeserved in my opinion. But I think he's very. I listen. Give him some time, all right? He's got potential. He's got potential. Okay. I see the vision is clear. All right.
Yay.
And and D2 obviously Jackie and who else is good in D2? Monkey's pretty good. I don't know who else is in D2 that's I've seen that's good.
Yeah.
Monkey got some room. Yeah, he's been improving a lot, you know. I'm really proud of the young
Alright,
fella.
Clef.
Really
Alright,
proud of
Clef.
him. I
Yeah,
think he's
he's been showing some
I
improvement. He's been
think
he's,
he's
he's been
building.
going out there and really throwing some punches out there and doing a great job at it.
Yeah,
Alright, Clef, who you
but that's
fucking yelling at here?
Klaus is saying something.
He just yelled
are
monkey.
are, are we moving outside? We're moving
Alright.
Oh yeah.
outside of
We can
So
transition
we're
now.
risking now.
Hose, what
just
did
just
uh so how are you? That is my question.
Like
How are you
like
doing?
how am I?
Yes.
Like
yeah. How
just in
are you
general.
doing?
How are you doing?
We're a calm environment here at
Uh,
DTB.
I love how we didn't even ask our last two guests that.
I mean, it's been going pretty normal. It's been like the same days of the summer and everything. Uh, yeah, school starting Monday,
What?
so that's it'll be
On Monday?
For me it's a Wednesday.
yeah, school starts Monday.
For me it's Wednesday. Alright.
No, Monday for
For
me.
me, it's not into a couple months.
What?
I'm excited to see my
Sorry, not a couple
friends, but
months, a
once
couple
we get
days,
in the
couple weeks.
once we get in what I call the loop, I think
Yes.
is when it sucks.
Alright.
Yeah, when everything starts getting hard and
Pause. Okay,
gotta really
sorry.
focus on school and
Hey,
stuff.
cut that out. We got kids watching.
Alright. Cut the cameras. Alright, anyways,
Um, oh,
Hmm?
give us a little bit of an insight on who Hose was. If you want, you could say your name. You can tell us where you're from. Just kind of
Oh yeah,
give
my
us a little bit
my my
of
full
Hose
my full
before we go
government
racing.
name is Zachary. That's all you're getting. I'm not telling you.
Sorry, Zachary.
yeah.
Well, so when
I
you first, oh,
live in South
continue.
Carolina.
Yeah!
Arnoldson.
Continue. Zachary Arnoldson. That is a name.
Nah,
Okay, what's next on the?
nah. He lives in Albuquerque, New
So
Mexico, bro.
you,
Also,
if I remember correctly, you
yep.
come from the Carolinas.
Uh-huh.
Could care to describe which one you're? Well, not describe, but just like tell me which one you're from. Believe it's north, right?
Oh wait. No, South.
Oh, you live in
But
South
I
Carolina.
live like Charlotte, which is like a really big city on like in
Mm.
North Carolina. It's like 45 minutes away. I'm pretty close to the
Oh,
border. So,
really close to the north border.
yeah.
I see. Have you ever been to like any of the real races? Like, have you ever went to like the Charlotte races?
No.
Like IRL.
Um yeah, I don't remember what year it started, but it was like uh between when I was like either like 3 or like I would say 6. But we started going to the Charlotte truck race because here's the thing, my dad hates traffic. He Whenever he doesn't want to go to cup races just because of all the traffic that's there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
what up?
we went to the truck races, and honestly,
Was it
I
fire?
like them. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's good race because you have like the less experienced guys, so
Yeah.
it's
So they're all making kind of mistakes, and they're all kind of pushing it really hard, screwing each other over.
yeah.
Yo. Okay.
That's the kind of racing we like to see.
How'd you feel about Dean Thompson having his best run at that race? He was the 5 truck. I don't know if you saw him a lot, but he was
Um,
top 10 caliber that race.
yeah, I'm sure he did great, but unfortunately, I have about zero idea what you're talking about. So yeah.
Once,
Also,
Oh,
Yaki said,
Moke has one singular question.
also
cats or
I
dogs?
would like to say, y'all should shut up about when you guys will get your episode because we will assign episodes. Claymore and I.
Um, hey,
Don't.
Shifty,
Huh?
just real quick, could you deafen?
Oh yeah, I'll take my headset off.
That no, you have to deafen. Don't
Oh,
take your headset off.
oh, oh, oh no! Did he just? Did she just?
No,
Did
that's
Jackie?
that's not that's not where I
That's not
live.
it. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, I was about to say, holy crap, that's kind of scary. Anyways, so coming from North Carolina, so you was coming from South Carolina. Sorry, I just completely.
It's same thing, really.
So coming from South Carolina and coming near Charlotte, you must have some kind. Must have had some kind of like racing like nearby, or so some kind of thing that kind of propelled you towards NASCAR. So what got you into NASCAR at first?
Um, so, so basically, my dad, my dad has a PS3. Okay. Um,
Oh, I like this
we
is going.
have NASCAR 2011, the game. Oh wait, Shifty. I don't. Monkey. There will. That's all I want to say. But yeah, NASCAR 2011, the game. That was really fire.
So you
That
got
was that was
into it through the gaming experience.
Yeah, and then also like I said, my dad started taking me to races like when I was like probably some. Well, I'm flattered. Thank you, Jackie. But
What did Jackie just?
but yeah, I think it
Oh,
was a mixture of like playing the games and then
Also, by the way, I never took my headset off.
yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I lied. My
But
bad.
yeah. But
NXS, bro.
NXS doesn't even see me. I don't think so.
all right. Let's get back. Hose, what were you talking about?
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, the game and then also like I said, him taking me to those truck races.
Is really what got you into
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna click
NASCAR
off this.
life.
Yeah, click off that channel for a little bit here. Um, but yeah, and then I remember me and my dad used to watch the races too sometimes, and I never, I would like watch it, but I never really processed it. I remember what's weird is it's like I remember watching like the Matt Kenseth Joey Logano conflict, but what's weird is I remember at I think it was at Kansas whenever they first like initially wrecked, which
Yeah.
led to all that. I remember that incident, but I don't like directly like like you ever have like those moments in your brain where like you have like a screenshot, from that time period.
Yeah.
That's the screenshot is of I think it was Joey Logano or Mac, whichever one it was, just climbing into in like the ambulance or whatever to take him back.
That ends it.
That's the screenshot that I have from that time.
Yo.
That was pretty shifty. Got through a lot of editing. I
Why?
I really
God damn it! Why are
I
you
really
guys
forgot me.
saying that? Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Host, don't look at don't look at no Mike. Don't.
God damn it,
I,
Cliff.
I've
Why are you watching that, bruh?
Um.
I checked no mic on my PC, right?
So we were talking a little bit about like the NASCAR life. They're talking about how you got to know liking NASCAR. Did you have a favorite driver at first? Like, who is your all-time favorite NASCAR driver that you've seen that you remember? That
Jeff Gordon.
Gordon W Mans.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
That's what I'm
Jeff
talking
Gordon. I
about.
have so my dad used to have well we still he doesn't he's still friends with my dad, but he has um before his house burned down, he had probably
Oh,
at least in the 500s of diecast, like 124s.
No.
Um,
oh,
that
crap!
yeah, and he was able to rescue like a little bit of, but it was a lot that went away, but he's been rebuilding it. And I remember he gave me, I still have it. It's I think like I think it's 2011 like model, but it's a Jeff Gordon car, and I've had that for a long time. Been a core thing, and I also have Jeff Gordon towel, and I have a little tiny Jeff Gordon hat from when I was a little kid. Doesn't fit anymore, so. And I have oh wait, I don't know. I have a little, like the front license plates on your car.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like required to have one in our state, so you can put like stuff on there. And I have a Jeff Gordon one.
I actually have one of the 1995 Jeff Gordon diecasts, 1/24th scale from that time period. My uncle gave it to me, and it soon will be worth a lot. I'm not going to disclose how much because then people will start bombarding my house. We all know this.
And
Everybody knows where the
access.
studio
Oh,
is.
my bad.
Everybody's
um.
gonna attack my house for this diecast, so I can't disclose how much money. But it's gonna be
And access, you missed it. Monkey asked like 10 questions before you joined.
Oh yeah, he asked like so many questions.
Like he even
The
roasted you as
goat.
well when you weren't there.
Oh yeah, he was like,
Dude, he
a lot.
was
He
like
was
going
talking
off.
a lot. Of,
dude,
from
he
a,
he was
he must have done something
talking.
really to make him angry,
Like
dude. I don't know.
I don't know what you did during like iRacing or something, but like you got him pissed, bro.
Yeah,
What's the
straight up. But
what's next on the chopping block here
All
on
right,
the questions?
who asking in the audience? Ask your question.
we're gonna get some from the
Oh
audience.
yeah, we get so. Oh, monkey typing.
Okay,
Come
so
on,
Look, he's
monkey, come in
typing.
clutch. Come
Oh my
on,
god, he's gonna
come
come in
on, monkey.
clutch.
Oh,
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 yeah,
whoa!
moving on,
Cut the
moving on,
cameras!
moving
Cut the
on,
cameras!
moving
Cut the
on,
cameras! Cut
Moving
the
moving
on, moving
on,
on,
cameras!
moving
moving
on,
on,
moving on.
moving on.
Um.
All right, all right, all right. Y'all are getting too deep.
Okay.
What did I have for breakfast? Nothing.
W.
What?
Me neither.
when I
Bro did
when I,
not eat.
I pulled an all nighter, and
Oh,
whenever I ate lunch, I hadn't eaten anything for 9 hours.
you know, I actually need to fix my sleep schedule. I'll be sleeping at like 4 a.m.
Oh man, that's not good.
Monkey's got another
Uh,
question.
third D1 team.
It
Do
is
you
like
think that
1,000 years.
CHR could make it as a D1 team?
Bro, we got two
uh,
questions. Oh, we got three
oh
questions.
wow. I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer from the bottom up here. Um,
Start.
favorite card track combo in iRacing. Um, I don't really. It's this is distracting. I'm just scrolling up here. But I don't know. I don't test a lot of like that stuff. I just kind of I do whatever they have on the official sessions. And then we have Deadly's question here. What was your thoughts on Shifty leaving when you had Junior Motorsports?
Oh, why did you
Um,
bring that up?
I it was a very bad
Answer
can
with honesty.
well hey, if you're recording, please do not look and no mic.
Okay.
But basically it was a dark time, especially Dirge. I feel like he had no reason to leave,
What the heck?
but but listen. I kind of understand because he just wanted to follow his friend and his. The only thing that I can see is just following his friend, which is you. And
That's
I
that's
can get why you left,
why?
but
Oh my god.
yeah, that I'm seeing what you're seeing here.
Yo.
But I think Jackie definitely is the new hope for the. Okay, that sounds like me and Deli are horrible. We're me and Deli are good, but I feel like the NHRS drivers going into the two, and then also Jackie being a driver now. I feel like we're definitely like I feel like we're back.
All
I
right.
I don't think we'll ever have a I don't think we'll ever have a lineup like like we did last season. I don't think any team can ever achieve that again.
All right.
But
Yeah.
but I still think we're pretty
Y'all
we're
still look.
pretty good. I think we can I think
Y'all still look good.
goals
Also, wait.
I'm thinking we could definitely get somebody in the championship for
All right. Be honest here.
now.
Last season, was I
We
first
will
driver? Was I first driver last season?
like what do you mean? Like were you
Was I the first
uh
driver? Like you know what first driver means, right?
I mean honestly, in my opinion, Yura was the first driver, but you were the quickest easily. You were the quickest.
3 years old.
You you were the quickest. And
No, like I mean first driver, but like top priority. And like I had the fastest
yeah,
car,
yeah,
quote
you're
unquote.
you're definitely was all the team money there, but bought in a lot of sponsor money. And I mean that basically all went to his car. So
Yeah.
That's why I won the championship.
How'd you think of Coach
yeah,
Shifty?
Coach Shifty.
He's still a
It
thing.
is the greatest of all time.
He's still a thing.
I think definitely for for the young drivers in D2F7, I think he's a great addition, and he's definitely going to help them probably contend for a championship. If I mean we know he's going to contend for a champion. We know Shifty's going to contend for a championship, but I think Coach Shifty is um, definitely going to make F7 run a lot better in the Division 2.
Yeah.
I see.
Uh, I'm still with. Shh, don't tell anyone, but I'm still with Weenie Hut, by the way. Oh wait, everyone
Yeah.
can see this. Whoops.
Alright.
No, they're not responding to you. I don't think.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Kitty,
about
I
it.
resigned like a while ago.
Don't go in no mic. Don't go in no mic.
Yeah, don't look in there. It's absolutely
I'm being
crazy. It's
I'm being
bonkers in there.
I'm being for real. I actually resigned like for real because I haven't even coached them in so long.
Hopes.
Hmm.
2021, you and V12 uh left the league because you guys thought that you guys would be able to do it a lot better than what they did.
Also,
You
I'm
came in here,
Oh yeah,
made this
yeah.
server,
Let me.
created SBRL. What was it like at first? Just like what was the experience like to create your own league? To just like have that freedom to like do whatever you want, create the system that you want, the and invite the people that you want. Was it
uh, um
what do you feel like when you reflect back on it?
also I'm gonna need chat to calm down because holy I'm seeing some interesting stuff.
Yeah, I feel like
And like Clef is very much overaged. And
I
he's
feel like
my bad. Yeah.
if we probably had more experiences, would be a lot. So yeah, here's the thing. I think if BBR didn't become a uh, a horrible game for like league, I think this league would still be running BBR, and I feel like it was made for BBR. So
Yeah.
definitely the transition to ovals was interesting, and I feel like we tried to stick with um, doing backstretch battles or just like straight line racing as long as we could, but eventually it's just so many other leagues were doing oval. We just kind of felt like I think we just kind of had to make the transition.
Yeah, I mean, and what was it like for the longest time that there were just like were all the leagues always just doing ovals, or or was it mostly backstretch battles back then, back in that time frame?
I would say it was mostly. I would say it was mostly.
Sorry.
I think it was mostly. Um, I can't focus. I need to get off this chat.
Yeah, no, Mike.
No, like,
It was mostly ovals. There was a lot of oval leagues.
and you just try to
Um,
like stick
but I think
with the development.
the way we did the um the BBR stuff, I feel like it was an interesting approach, and I mean that was
Alright.
it was special, Like I feel like no one had really done what we were doing before, or there were definitely BBR leagues probably, but um I think I wouldn't say we did it the best way, but I think we did it in oh
Oh, no, Mike is still crazy.
yeah no
What?
Well, just said Riss.
I'm gonna I'm gonna
All
I'm gonna
right.
finish speaking before I respond to anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was mostly. I'm honestly, I forgot the question. Move on, move on, move on, move on,
Yeah, move on, move on,
move
bro.
on.
So
Next
now
question, next
now that
question.
now that we kind of crossed the gap between starting out in starting out that league and just like finding drivers, how was it difficult to find the drivers that you wanted in this league, or what was it? Did it take a while? Like talk me through what the experience was like to try to get those drivers to join your league and get it off the ground.
I mean, like I said, I feel like the
Aiden.
okay,
Okay, okay,
Okay, let's just
I
not look at
okay,
no mic anymore.
okay. Yeah, do not
yeah,
look on. No, Mike.
Only me, because yes, I have my phone up.
but um, I feel like the BBR community, I feel like there's like a lot. You knew who the clean people were, and then you would try to get them in, and it was. I feel like once we kind of knew how to like recruit people, and obviously the more people we got, the more kind of intriguing the league seemed to like new people.
Yeah,
But I feel like kind of once we like got our footing on like how to get people in here, um, it definitely went a lot smoother. I think because I feel like we were okay. I made the mistake of going back in the no mic. I feel like
Bro,
we were kind of a friend group, and then like me and V12 kind of founded the league, and then we invited those people, and that definitely helped for having like a starting kind of platform.
yeah. Have a good
Because
foundation to push off of.
yeah, because like one of the things today is we don't have that many new people, mainly because I mean we don't. I feel like if we did it on a game that was like public instead of private, we would have more drivers. But I feel like also private is better. It's just harder to find drivers because when you're in a public game and stuff, that's so much. You could see how like they race against, you know, like when we were in BBR, we would basically play every night, or not every night, but we would play a lot of the time, and we could kind of see how they raced against us, and then that would kind of judge. There's always 30 people in BBR. But like once we saw how they raced against us, I feel like we were able. Oh my, what is even happening in here? Oh my, okay. No more
NXSY.
no more no mic. I'm gonna delete the channel. But I also think I'm losing my sanity because I'm getting really tired.
Yeah, that's fine. Continue.
There.
Bro, y'all just made hoes leave, bro. What is this?
Yeah, guys, come on.
No, that wasn't me.
Why did
I'm
you guys
still
make
here.
hoes leave, bro?
Yeah, come on, guys.
No, I'm still here.
But
Still here.
but anyways, um, so when you got all those people, when you got the league started, Sturb when they won the championship. Explain what the first season was like. Like did you feel like that? Like when the championship started to close in, and it started to become a lot more. It became like it became a fight for your life. It became a fight for the championship. Did you feel like that there were a lot of drivers that were in contention? Do you feel like there were a lot that weren't? Do you feel like it was more of like a two-person show, or was it a all out like like it was like a straight up royale, and there was like 10 people probably in contention for the championship? What do you feel like
Like for
season
for
one?
season one.
Yeah, season one.
Yeah. So who do you think were the
Um,
top contenders?
Okay, Claymore, I need you to
I
slam your table
I
even more,
don't
please.
What?
I
yeah.
need you to
But
slime your table
I
even
don't.
more for a first. Yes! Yeah!
All right, hose.
I
I need
want
you to tell me.
dude, just chill out. All right, just chill out.
Let's go!
Um, but I feel like there was one week where like I was kind of ahead, and then Year got a lot of points, and we were like miles ahead of the field. Yeah.
Yeah.
So uh, after like race 8 or I think it was, we were 33 points ahead of the field, and he was like five points behind me, and then we just kind of fought uh up until because I'm pretty sure like before the last race, I kind of told him I was like, if you know either one of us win the championship, I'm gonna be happy because no, it's a team honor championship.
Yeah.
So I didn't really care that much.
Of course. Awkward silence.
Oh yeah. I mean that championship battle was a close one, and if I remember correctly, it came down to the very last race, right?
Yeah,
That must have been an
because
absolute nightmare. Just
like
that,
I
just like
mentioned,
thinking that it's
people.
this one race. It's life or death right here. This is a championship or not. Go home or go home a winner.
The champion was a game of Scribble. To win a game of Scribble.
Yeah, we
Not
didn't
wrong.
really talk about that.
I I still think that was the that was
Dumb.
if you know you yeah that's I think crossing things that like didn't happen in the league and then penalizing points in the league. Like for example, I mean, everybody gets a little silly once in a while. Maybe you go
Yeah.
maybe you got a little too silly when you went like backwards in like a fun race or something. Not on like not on like before the ovals. Like whenever we just like would find like a random game to play on. But basically they would just or he would like penalize stuff that didn't happen in the league, like in like the league racing, which I
Is a
find kind
little
of dumb.
excessive.
Yeah, like penalizing points for things that didn't happen like in the race is wild. In my personal opinion, but
Yeah, I understand.
that's that's my view on the thing, on that. I'll call it a controversy.
The controversy, yes. Speaking of controversies, so you may know about the whole debacle between Iron and NXS.
Oh no.
Honestly, what are your opinions? What's your side to that story? Do you support one side? Do you support the other? What do you think could be done to maybe fix it? Maybe ignite it more?
Alright, NXS, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
Your overall take.
Remember what I taught you. I need you to calm down.
Oh, I could I could ignite so many things
With
if I
that
wanted to,
controversy.
but I don't do that. Yeah, well, with any controversy, really, with any controversy. But
Oh,
I really don't wanna take a side,
fair enough.
but
I mean, I wouldn't either, but just want to
yeah,
see if what
yeah,
what your
I'm
opinion
not
was on it.
100% sure like
Do you think there's
I
anything that
know,
could be done to like stop it, to, like fix it?
well, like specifically, what are you talking about? Because like I know uh and they've had many little play fights, you know.
Yeah,
But like, is there a specific incident you're talking about, or just in general?
just in general, like what do you think would possibly stop their kind of their bickering, their fighting? I mean, even at Darlington, they got pissed at each other for a while. Yes, today was a little more respectful, but
Yep.
there was
Um,
a moment pretty recent where there were a lot of chatter between NXS and Iron.
I could make points for both sides, but I feel like I don't really think there's a fix that I could do. It has to be an excess or iron change, I think, to to end like that whole kind of ordeal, I guess.
There's a lot they could do
Because
to
I
change.
mean, yes, yeah, I feel like they they have the power. I mean, there's nothing that I can do.
Yeah. So this is the
So
section that I talk about where
Yeah.
we talk about more recent controversy and what you think you would want to change in SPRL. Usually it'll be something about like, for example, I'm going to give you this question. I've asked this to basically every single person that has gone on this show so far. The fact that NPCS's type of fuel is a more streamlined version where you can if you let off the throttle in the middle of the corner, you can save and you can also save on the straightaways if there's coasting enabled. Do you believe that that might instigate better racing because of the pit strategy involved if SPR will add it into their system, or do you feel like it might cause a downfall to the setup that they have right now?
um yeah, well, I feel like integrating it would be good,
How so?
but I feel like we I mean it just makes things more exciting knowing like that there's a fuel risk.
Yeah. I mean, it gives people who usually aren't very good at tracks a chance to sometimes, show their stuff. Get a little bit of some open, clean air sometimes. Because some people might stay out, some people
Yeah.
might stay in for a while. You never know.
Clef just sent a voice message. How do you feel about that?
Uh I prefer not to speak if I speak.
If he speaks,
I,
you
I
get
feel
trouble.
like if we if we implement it, then we should know this. We should know how
We should know how.
Oh, NXS has
to
a
to
good
save.
NXS has a good request. Finish what you're saying. Then I'll ask something.
What what's he want me to?
All right. So basically, NXS has a very cool request that he wants me to ask you. Um, how do you feel
Hmm.
about Tawa Swift's new hit album? It's called Not Red.
Um,
Someone just left.
I was about to say if Hose just left because of that.
no, no.
Hose just
Yeah.
fucking out of here.
How do you feel about
I
the album?
think
Do you
I
think?
think I will never be listening to it again.
All right, bro. Do you think Taylor Swift will listen to it? I think that's his idol.
Let's do it. Will she?
Listen to listen to Not Red. Okay, buddy.
No.
Someone ping Tawa.
Anyway, we also have had some talks about specific cars, but like changes to the cars.
We need
I don't
curves.
believe that you've experienced the cars in ORRA yet. You probably have not even heard of that league yet, but it's a league where the cars are a lot more realistic, where you can break them into the corner, and if there's natural outside lane because the slower torque, the slower acceleration of the cars allows that if you run on the high side, you have a better jump on the outside. You know, when you come off the exit, you're at a higher speed, so it doesn't take as long to get up to max speed on the straightaway. So that way you come off the corner faster. That's just how racing works. But do you think that having that kind of natural high lane speed and also having that ability to kind of adjust your mistakes in the center of the corner, unlike this way of racing where as soon as you dive into the corner and you're holding W and S, no, sorry, W and A, that you kind of have to just ride it out. You can't really control anything mid corner unless you break a little too much, and then you have to avoid hitting the apron. So, do you think that it would be better for us to be able to have that kind of driving where it's still contact heavy, but there's less room for mistake with the addition of braking in the center of the corner? But do you think it also might pose some more boring racing because it does produce spread out racing, even though it does add a couple of features? Do you feel like it would be better to have a more realistic type of driving, or a more or the same simplistic idea we have right now? I feel like we should change the way these cars drive.
That's a tough question. That's a tough question because I mean, like the simplicity does at some tracks it produces
Good racing.
really good racing. What I also feel like changing it could produce like I feel like it would fix. I don't know necessarily fix, but it would make Darlington I feel like a lot cleaner. And also, it'd probably fix Phoenix's issue because Phoenix, I can't really like highlight the the issue, but there's definitely something has to change at Phoenix, in my opinion. I just think it should be a lot better. I I mean I like the track. I just feel like it should
All right, NXS, calm down.
because I mean I feel like I'm pretty decently like quick there, but it's just racing with other cars is it's just horrible. It's horrible.
It's
That's all I
absolutely
gotta say.
horrible.
That's horrible.
Yep,
It's absolutely horrible,
I see
I mean,
what.
I
in my
do
opinion.
like Phoenix, but that's just my opinion.
I don't think
And
it's that
speaking of
bad.
tracks,
I honestly don't think it's that bad. It's just, I get it.
Also,
It
I would
does.
I would like to
I'll be honest. It does
I'd like to
lack.
say something else.
It does lack a bit of passing people. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably what the that it has.
So
But continue, host.
Yeah.
uh so we all know of Iron's move, right? At the end of the first Phoenix race.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I was a part of it.
So yeah, I I support the message that he was trying to send, but that was in no way the the way to send the message. I feel like I feel like he could have done it in a way that it would have been changed, and not in a way that he would have been like, "Man, you suck. Why would you do that?"
yeah,
You know? Because I mean, he just basically kind of blatantly just turned or stopped turning in the corner, and
yeah,
just because I mean passing, you have to be aggressive to pass there. It's kind of like Darlington in a way. I mean, you have to. I had to be a lot more aggressive than I wanted to be to pass people, and it's just um I don't really like the the idea of promoting that. I mean, like I feel like having it sometimes, but having it like constantly like that leads to incidents and angry people. So I feel like that may
Yeah,
be
Yeah.
which is not good for a league.
part of the D1 problem, which is, I mean, it's just all the people there are just. I feel like you make one mistake and you're cooked.
Yeah.
You're done for.
But it is the big stage, so I can kind of understand why.
Yeah,
So
and I mean, speaking of tracks, so we've been on topic of Phoenix. We've been on the topic of um, a couple other tracks that kind of piss people off. Is there one track on the schedule that you feel like that isn't Phoenix that would be it'd be better if we replaced it with a newer track that like maybe something we haven't gone to yet, but a track that you feel like is bad and doesn't deserve to be on the schedule, and what we could replace it with to make it better.
um, I'm trying to figure out. I'll have a pink here. Let me reply to this here. Hang on. Actually, uh, is you're in the room with us right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can respond to Jackie's question for me.
All right. Alexa, stop, please.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need you to
that's
calm down with that.
but I uh I don't know. I like a lot of the tracks. I mean, it's a lot of variety. Pocono is the goat. Never taking that track off the schedule. I think Homestead. I mean, we're good there, so I kind of don't want to take it off the schedule. But I feel like it could just there's a better option in my
For which
opinion.
track?
I mean, I don't know what we could put there. I mean, the championship race, we could maybe do like Charlotte is great racing, but I think they kind of want the traditional, like, oh hey, this was a championship race and this was a championship race in actual NASCAR. Why don't we make it one
Our
in our
championship
NASCAR
race.
league? I think Bitchwell kind of wants to do that,
I mean, you can't really blame them.
so I feel like he wouldn't really. I feel like he wouldn't really mix up the schedule too much.
Yeah, and I mean,
Uh, favorite. Hold on, sorry, we got a little question here. Side question.
got another
Favorite music
question.
All
artist?
right.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Um,
Okay, I like this.
Good job, this. Good job.
I'm not sure how you know this, but Kanye West.
Yeah,
He
Ooh.
that's what I'm talking about.
what question? I don't I don't remember. I don't remember if I did or not.
Yeah, what was the question? Oh,
Oh, your answered that for you.
oh, I saw the your answer. Okay, okay.
But here's here's a question that may sound a little selfish,
Or
but
please.
have you been to the any of the NPCS races at Iowa? Have you attempted
Ooh,
any
No,
of them?
ooh.
No.
Okay,
no.
you're missing out. I'll
Have
say
I
that.
even attempted an NPCS race
No, you
ever?
haven't.
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say I don't think you have. But
Okay.
if you have seen Iowa and you test out Iowa drives, it's a really fun track in NPCS, and that might just be the way how the cars are. That might just be the way how the track is there. But in my honest to God opinion, it would not be a bad track. It actually would be a good replacement for Phoenix if people were tired of it, if it becomes an issue. Or it's a good replacement track. It's a good all-star track if we ever get bored of doing Charlotte all the darn time. Um, and I mean, I feel like it would make the Midwest feel like an actual destination to go to for racing, especially here in SBRL, because the Midwest is untouched. We don't even go to Michigan. We don't really go anywhere near the we don't go Gateway. We don't go really anywhere in the Midwest.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of a whole area of of racing fans and of
Did we
racing like talent that is just kind of missing out. Like I feel like there are tracks out there that are worth the try, but they're just not
yeah
putting it in.
did we ever like try to run at Michigan?
I don't think we
Like,
did. It would have been in season 4.
because I feel like, I mean, like unless we did it in season 4, I feel like instead of using, let me look here. I don't. It doesn't look like it. Instead of using, doing the awful oval, I feel like we could probably use our time a little bit better and just kind of test tracks.
Yeah, I feel like the All Star race is a good place to do that. That like you can just test out
Yeah.
different tracks that you might have a hunch about maybe are going to be good, and then maybe if they're close to good but it's not entirely there, you can come back and edit the setup and then try it again the next year and see if it'll work even better. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just the perfect opportunity, but
if like if it's like if we're making a new track, the All Star race, I really don't think making a track where we don't know how the outcome is gonna go,
Yeah.
worth money
yeah, I
is a
then we can also
smart
do the
idea.
Flash.
Yeah.
That's why I would think, we could do like off-season events, testing tracks, just to kind of see
Oh yeah, for sure.
like
Yeah,
Uh.
how they.
Okay. 2 tracks to give your opinions on, and no mic. So we got Super Pocono. How do you feel about Super Pocono?
do you know what Super Pocono looks like? It's from just Daytona. It's
Yeah,
the
I
figure 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but uh, I think if you just heard me the past 10 seconds, that's what I think of both of those actually.
Okay. What about Pain Raceway? I
Uh,
don't know if you gave your take on that yet, but yeah.
yeah, same response.
Okay.
I see. Shooter, do you have any more questions for him?
Uh, I've basically ran out on my quote unquote checklist.
Oh, monkey! Oh my
We will we
God!
will take
Oh!
Another question! Oh my
one
God!
more
Whoa!
question from
Oh
Whoa!
my
Monkey. This
God!
Whoa!
is
What?
this is the go home or not. This is the go for it or go
Come
home
on, will this be a
of
home run?
questions. Is
Could
this
this be
gonna
a
be
home
a
run?
last minute homer here in the final inning,
Alright then.
bottom of the ninth for the win?
Shohei Otani.
Oh
Oh! Whoa!
no!
Whoa! Whoa! Shohei Otani. Alright. Alright. We got
Okay,
two questions
okay,
actually. 2 questions. Okay.
W.
Okay, bro.
Okay, but
Adrian just crazy.
okay, we'll take one more actual a little more serious question. Anybody from the audience? For anyone from the audience,
Last one, last chance.
make it a good one, please.
Last chance. Europe has
We can.
one.
Oh!
Yerb has a question.
Come on,
Go!
Nope.
NXS has one.
Yerb has the question. He has the floor.
Jackie has one.
Let's just answer all of these here.
All right.
Alright, one track you would like to see on the schedule. This is by Jackie.
One track I like to see on the schedule.
Yes.
Okay, actually, I want to get to Monkey's question too.
Okay, monkey. What even
Um,
is monkey's question? Oh,
one track I'd like to see, like, does it matter about the
just any track, I guess.
like, does it matter about like the models or anything, or like just
So just any
if there
track.
was
Uh,
any track I could, okay, if it had like a perfect model.
if there was a model track.
Um, Hickory Motor Speedway,
Okay. Mm,
Ooh,
goated local
I
short
I liked
track,
it. That's a good take. Okay.
I like it.
Europe has a
and
question that I will
then
not say.
what's it like being the best team owner? I mean, it's
It's a blessing.
it's yeah, it's I'm lucky to have such great drivers as well. And then
Monkey.
more more questions. What do you think about D3 and Espero? I
Aspero's
think it
crazy.
I think it should be trucks. I think if it's not trucks, then B12 is an idiot because trucks are just perfect. I love trucks so much.
That's what I'm saying.
Trucks are awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
Trucks
That's what I'm
trucks are
saying.
so good.
Agree.
NXS has another one, or has one.
Shrug. All right, and then we go NXS questions. Greatest drivers in the BBAR era. Um,
D1 and D2 ovals, respectively.
you're probably the GOAT in BBR era. Um, and like the ovals
For D1.
for D1. Uh, I think I'd have to say Iron,
And D2.
and then D2, Shifty.
Let's go, bro! I'm kidding, okay.
I mean, honestly, like I as as happy as I am for Yerby to get the championship, I think Shifty did deserve it because he had like a ton of wins and everything.
Yeah, that's fine. It is what it is. Um,
And then we got. Do you think Iron is really ghost status, or he just gets lucky with his finish? I think. Uh,
by the way, you missed Nerfy's question.
wait, what? You
what
know. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. He didn't ping me. Sorry.
what was your
Uh,
favorite Saburo or S Burrow season and why?
um, it's a tough question. I think I'd have to say like season one
W. I wasn't there.
because it was special.
So Monkey
Uh,
has like two questions.
do you think Iron is really goat status or just gets lucky with the finishes? Um, that question you just sent is uh hang on, guys. I gotta one question at a time, one question at a time, question at a time. Do you think? Yeah, he's he's probably one of the best to ever turn the wheel to track.
So I'm saying.
Do I think Iron's
Okay,
mental
Monkey, you got like 20,000
cockiness
questions
will
already.
All right.
screw him over in the
This next
championship?
NXS question will be the last one.
Yeah.
I
Jeremy and
don't
I.
think he would. Do you think the recent popularity?
All right.
Oh,
NXS's question is the last
oh,
one.
our bro's already cheating. Oh my goodness. You have to get that checked out, Jackie. Do I think the recent rise in popularity of this league is good in the long run? Um, yeah, more drivers, more,
More
more.
competition.
Yeah. Do I think Claymore has a pass? Um, who do you think will win the D1 and D2 championships this season, respectively? Um, D1. Obviously, Tama. Tama with the goat. And then D2. There's a lot of.
D1.
I would love for Delhi to win the championship, but think, I think Shifty's probably gonna get it.
Only if it was Chase, then maybe.
I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What? Oh,
Okay, all right.
I think that is
I
it.
think
All
I
right.
think I think it's time to do the outro.
All right.
Yep.
It's time to wrap it up.
Guys, I think the battery's
Pose.
low. Battery's low.
Hey, thank you for joining us on this episode of Down the Backstretch. Thank you for everyone live for joining us. Thank you for everyone giving us all your questions, even if they were a little wild and there was a lot of weird, interesting things going on there. And thank you, Shifty, for recording this, co-hosting this, letting this all become, public.
Oh yeah.
Find us Down the Backstretch on YouTube and anywhere else you can get your hands on this podcast. That is all that I have for you all tonight. I love you guys, SBRL.
Let's go.
Have a good night. This was Down the Backstretch here on YouTube and here in the SBRL Discord server.